DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas, it's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweed live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here? Oh, up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? What's up now? Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
What it do? It's your boy, Sir Cahrles Tatum, back in the building at Hot 702.5 FM, the hottest station on the planet, man. And yes, we are up now, not next, not later, but right now, right here with Vegasup now. And the best co-host, the best big cousin, man, the one and only Bonafied, man. Shouts out to you, man, for holding it down 2 weeks in a row. You know what I mean? Things happen, you know, and that's why, you know, you got 2 legs and not one. We go hop if we got to, you feel me?
2 eyes.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling today, big dog?
Man, better in your presence, man.
Listen,
we back at home again, on top of the world, hottest station in the nation, Hot 702.5, Vegasup now. Oh, what? Your man, not your boy, Bonafied 100, plug to the city, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been exciting. I missed you. Missed you, man.
Man,
you know we building around here. Hey, and our co-host,
yeah,
the most E, she did her thing, as they seen it.
A
lot of great feedback.
Yes, sir.
A little reflection for all of us, man. I'm glad you better. Health is better, most important.
Yes, sir.
Start there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, God's grace. You know what I'm saying?
Man, great guy, great guy.
Look at that.
And you know, like I say, man, it's happy to be here. Just happy to have another opportunity to be amongst the people, radio land, you know, my peers, the masses, you know, knowing that there's some reach here, knowing that someone's going to get what we're putting down. You see what I'm saying? I know that me coming on every Saturday or us coming on every Saturday is not in vain, you know, so at the end of the day, I hope that we actually encourage somebody, man, to get off the couch. It's never too late for you to go after your dreams. It's never too late for you to accomplish something. You know, as long as you still got breath in your body, you got a chance, man.
Look at that.
You got a chance.
Purpose, vision. Excuse me, Cuzzo.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I hear, but purpose and vision.
Yeah.
You know, we here big. For a reason.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
We are.
Not just getting up out the couch, you know, going for your dreams, just being responsible as a human being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going for it, living like there's no tomorrow,
Facts.
because we're not promised the next moment.
No, we not, man. We really not.
Nah, I'm happy to get you back and get to that first topic of the day, because
Yeah.
look, it's something. Look, they be calling while you all online. Look, check out the call times, 1 p.m. every Saturday. Vegas Up Now, Hot
Yes, sir.
702.5.
Yes,
Find
sir.
the platform. How about that?
Yes, man.
The triple A's. That's where we going,
Yeah, man. It's big.
Man, living by it, regardless of the situation, like you said, waking up every day, but triple A's.
Break down the triple A's for the people.
It's, it's acknowledging what we have,
Okay.
appreciating what we have,
Okay.
and accepting God's path.
Hmm.
And whatever your spiritual preference, we got in a little of that, as y'all can see, last episode, but really accepting God's path. No, for real. When I say acknowledging, like really taking a look at what we have, because we spend so much time on the have not, what we don't have and what's going wrong or whatnot. Then appreciating that, like we talked about, U, I, and E, waking up every day. You know what I mean? That opportunity, that blessing. Appreciating it, and then accepting it.
Yeah.
Because we think it's going to be our way. We can plan it out and everything, but somehow it always working His way and at the right time.
Facts.
So that's my AAA on it.
And I remember when you start saying that to me, and I was like, say that again? Because some things, when you hear it, some people can register it right then and there. It hits your spirit right then and there, and you get it. Sometimes it go over people's heads. Sometimes people got to chew on it for a whole week, because that word was just so authentic for them. It was a right on time word, so accepting it is like something that I think a lot of people struggle with.
Look at that.
No, seriously, accepting who you are, accepting the responsibilities, your goals, your dreams. We have a hard time accepting it. And even acknowledging it. We will go and hide up under a shell or anything because we are too afraid to go after our goals and our dreams. You know what I mean?
Speak on it.
Yeah, people really run from it because it's like they can't believe that it is this big. Yes, it is this big. You are that important. You really can affect the world. You really can, leave a legacy for your kids to follow and your family, make a name for yourself. But you are running from your goals, your dreams. What did he do? What did he put Jonah in the fish? Thought he was running and then set him right back on track.
Come on now.
So people understand, you get detoured, we may go a different way of what we are supposed to be accomplishing, acknowledging, accepting, we have to appreciate. We really have to do these things and, begin to find the joy in life again. I know life happens, and it could make us stop loving the way we used to love, stop caring the way we used to care, and at some point we have to still find that joy of life. Some of it may be your fault, the decisions you made. So you reaping the repercussions from it. So, understanding that, go back to the drawing board, ain't nothing wrong with that. Face your giants. You got time. We don't know how much time, but with the time we do got left, what are you going to do with it?
You're going to make me go there.
What are you going to do with the time you got left?
You're going to make me tap right back into
you
something else.
coming in hot on this Saturday, man.
You're going to make me go, okay.
Yeah, we coming in hot.
24 hours to live. What you doing? 24 hours to live. You don't know. I mean, I know I believe in holistic and natural remedies. I ain't on the pill popping and all that.
Yeah.
No disrespect, great doctors and hospitals and stuff out there. But again, you find out you got 24 hours to live. What are you doing?
Man, me, myself, and I thought about this and I didn't give you an answer, because I was like, it's not time for me to respond to that.
Hey, look.
So,
we ain't promised the next moment.
Yeah, I would literally try to make sure that, I've learned this, You know, because a lot of people don't believe in God. A lot of people don't believe in a heaven or a hell.
Or they believe in what they believe in.
Exactly. So just in case there is, a lot of people on their deathbed will get a minister called in. You see what I mean? They'd be like, just in case there is.
Here we go. You get to be totally transparent, vulnerable, open yourself up now, right now. Speak from your heart.
I mean,
you got 24 hours. What you doing?
I'm gonna get my affairs straight. I'm gonna love on the people. I'm gonna spend time with my loved ones. I'm gonna do what, just try to be happy in them last 24 hours, man. That's it. I just want to be happy in it. Accept what is coming. Acknowledge it.
Coming in hot. Look, coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Sir Cahrles Tatum, y'all. Vegasup now.
We back in the building,
look,
man.
I'm asking because look, when I hit you with that, because life is so precious, y'all. We're losing so many people faster and faster. It seems like the older we get, the faster people are leaving here.
Facts.
But it's just a crazy world.
Rest in peace, Pat Clark.
R.I.P.
Today his funeral, man.
Yeah, see.
I just found out today.
Man, we can't even get it started. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of numb on that right there because I can throw a couple of more names out there.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, lad. Tourist gang, from Big Bros. Like, seriously.
Right.
It's just every week, every other day, or we know somebody. So I had asked you, 24 hours to live, what you doing? And that's for our folks, man. Y'all tap in. Y'all tell us. The first thing, the backup to that, or part B
let me throw in that life insurance.
Look. What's stopping you from doing that now? Everything, because sometimes it'd be like a bucket list, like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'll get my affairs on. Like, why? What's stopping you? Why do you gotta wait? And this is just a heads up that you got 24 hours.
Well, I mean, I would say this. Well, if it's 24 hours left, that I would prefer that the sun will be up all 24. I don't want to see it go dark. I'm just being real.
Come on, you heard him. He said we being real. No, man.
Okay.
Like some factuals, man. We got people. Come on, man. Don't make me on my birthday.
All you can do is,
he was supposed to live a certain amount of time, and it was less than that. Pops as well.
Right.
Come on. And then, come on. Don't make me go to our family. You got 24. What you doing? Seriously. So, and all of us, we could be doing that right now.
Yeah.
So what I am doing is healing relationships that I haven't already.
Okay.
Family, loved ones, children, significance, moms outliving me.
Right.
But I'm already doing it, to be honest. And it's going to go into a special guest call that we're going to have today, Creation for Cause. Making an impact in the world. We already been doing it through music, entertainment, business, fashion, and some of the things we do.
Right.
But generational health, generational wealth, working with kids with disabilities, bringing awareness to that, ending homelessness. So, again, working with my team out there, Creation for Cause. I'm spending it making an impact. I'm spending it with my children.
And, that's that is like one of those ones that where you have to tune in with life people. It could be next week. It could be the next 3 months. We don't know the way people die. It's a everyday thing. Definitely get you some life insurance.
Come on, man.
Definitely, yes. It's an urgency. Definitely get you some life insurance. You don't want people doing car washes, selling dinners for you, just to barely get you in the ground. It be a lot on families when the life insurance, a person doesn't have life insurance, and we blow money on cigarettes, cigars, bottles.
Soda.
Yeah, and you can spend $30 a month and get you some life insurance.
Absolutely. Because it's selfish. I'm going to say this. It's selfish if you don't have life insurance, if you have children mom and pops or whatever, anyone
Right.
that's going to have to take responsibility if you leave here, whether cremated,
Facts.
or the traditional way. So I think it's selfish. They got to bury you. It's about you, a celebration, bringing people together.
We all got to go that way.
Yeah. Because, man, on the real, though, deaths sometimes they really are a celebration, and they're impactful in a way that you wouldn't even expect. Like my
Right.
experience a couple weeks ago going back to Seattle. My brother brought some of us together that hadn't seen each other in 42 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So life is precious, man. Vegas Up now, coming at you deep, coming in hot.
It's one of them ones, man. Life is so precious, man. It's so precious, and what you do with it, you can affect people in a good and bad way. We have an opportunity to do great things here on this earth, where anything is possible. Just put your mind to it, and you can make it happen. A lot of these things is like, I be encouraging myself at the same time.
Speak on it.
Because you have to believe more than anything. You have to believe. Your eyes has not behold what you're gonna see if you go after these things. Other than that, if you don't change your scenery, you're gonna see the same tree every day, the same people going up and down the street. You know what I mean?
Man, look, they get that analogy wrong. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over, expecting different results.
Right.
Look, forget all that stuff, man. Do what works for you.
Right.
Do what's best for you. Whatever your faith is, trust your faith, trust the process, go hard in the paint.
Man.
And have fun doing it.
Yeah.
You know what
Enjoy
I mean?
it.
Have fun doing
Enjoy it.
So
it's precious. It's like a vapor. Well, 1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're not. But while you're here, you have the opportunity to do great things, man. And it's just like, I believe in my goals. I believe in my dreams. I believe that wherever I'm at right now in life, this is where I'm supposed to be at.
look at that.
And I know I can do better to make my situation better.
on.
You know what I mean? So
Look.
it's really acknowledging it, accepting it, appreciating it.
Look, come on.
You have to, man. This is not like we ain't up here just shooting the shit, doing a bunch of jaw jacking. It's a must that you hear this, because your life is dependent on it.
Look.
Them bills you got bagged up, that nice car that you want, that nice house that you want, it's not gonna come to you if you don't go after it. You got to put in some type of work to get some type of results, man.
And on top of that, man, just watching you, it hurts when you want something for somebody or a group of people, whatever that
Facts.
looks like, more than they wanted for themselves.
Right.
And you one of them, man. You a diehard for Vegas, man, for Vegas
Man,
talent,
I
for
believe, man.
Vegas business, for the
I
community and the city. That's why I'm really excited about this call in.
Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. I am one of them ones, and I understand that because I see why people treat me the way they treat me. They wouldn't treat me that way if I was, not a threat, or if I wasn't, the way I am. People understand. People treat you the way they treat you. Sometimes you don't understand why they treat you that way. It's because you have something special inside of you, and it irritates them that you have it, and you don't even know what to do with it. You don't even understand it. You don't even know that you're even kind of irritating them in a sense, But man.
Hey, it's a love and hate game. Hate is love if you in this entertainment business, because publicity is publicity. And I want that hater camp. I want mine to build up, man. Go get your team straight,
now.
man.
Hey now, I need more people
Y'all
talking about me when I'm not around.
Man, look, I keep me relevant. How about that?
That's real, man.
Look, just swinging right into what you and I and what this show and the platform, giving gems, indie music, local to global, celebrity guests, surprise guests, just making an impact in the community and beyond, through our efforts in radio and TV. Vegas Up now, our platform.
Facts.
So again, her name is Anise Labram. This is a friend, a teammate. Creation for Cause is the platform. again, like I said, we have a agreement. She's gonna be calling in. We have an agreement,
Right now.
partnership. Look, I think she's in right now. Sir Charles Tatum,
Yes, sir.
Bonafied, Cahrles, in the front and the back on the side. So we're gonna give you some information. She's gonna talk about that and some of the things that we've been doing in the care complex right downtown. You guys all about anybody about ending homelessness? Anish, you out there? Hey.
Hello, can you hear us?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh,
We got
look.
you.
Welcome. Creation for Cause leader. I talked about you guys.
Yes,
Can you hear us?
hey, how are you guys doing today? I can. It's kind of soft spoken. I just took my Bluetooth off, so I'm just on the regular phone. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you good.
We can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble hearing you, but I'll try to turn my phone up and see if that adjusts it.
Okay. Well, surprise and thank you for your time. I know it was spur of the moment. I told you I was gonna let them know some of the things I've been up to and we've been up to. So here's the opportunity to get it from the source. Talk about creation for cause, ending homelessness, disability
Yeah, no.
awareness.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me on today, guys. I really appreciate it. How are the two of you doing today?
Blessed in a major way. Terry's been, he brags on people, especially if you really are that. So I've been really wanted to hear you. Great energy, So we just want to really,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
We just want to spread good news, and I heard you got some.
I'm having a little trouble hearing you guys. Is it on my end?
Let me. How about now?
Talk one more time. I'm so sorry.
I said, how about now?
Okay, that's a little better. That's a
Right
little better.
checks,
It just
right
sounds like you
checks.
guys are. There we go. That's a lot better. It sounded like you guys were in another room for a
It
second.
was
How is-
me. You had me nervous. I'm messing up the microphone. I take responsibility.
I have that tendency.
Yes. Come on, tell us
Well,
about the impact we're making out there to end homelessness as well as disability awareness.
Oh, well, I really appreciate you guys giving me the time to talk about this. Yes, Creation for Cause, we're an all-inclusive multimedia network. We have various partnerships throughout the Las Vegas Valley and one day and beyond. And currently, we are working with the Care Complex. We've been doing it for a few years now. And on the first Saturday of every month, we host a care fair where we promote the service providers of the downtown Las Vegas area that help out and supply anywhere from showers to hygiene products to street dogs, which brings in pet care. They do vet services. They give them shoes. They give them leashes. They give them food. They give them grooming. And then there is also Clean the World shower truck. And they bring in hygiene products and they help them get a nice fresh shower off the streets. And then, of course, the Best Buddies, where I'm on the board for, they have come in. We started with them. We did a no cooking show when we first started. So we were kind of hosting a live event where the Best Buddies would make a meal the night before, and then we would talk about it, and then they would come on and serve the homeless community. Since then, they've upscaled that, and they have now been sponsored by Epiphany Episcopal Church, who sponsors the meals. And then they all get together the night before, and they make these amazing sandwich lunch bags, and they come in and they serve about 250 as far as head count, and it's been absolutely wonderful. There's so many service providers that come into the care complex, and what makes the care complex so special and unique, they are a 501c3, of course, but they're privately funded and owned, and they're right across from Catholic Charities. And they really make it a point to do one-on-one relationships with each person who really wants to get off the streets. And they provide the right means to get a job, to get housing, they get them driver's license, mailing addresses, anything that an individual who is serious about getting off the streets can utilize in order to do so. So with that, we are actually partnered to do a docu-series, which I can't disclose too much information on yet. But I want to say that it's to focus on humanizing the subject and bringing awareness that each case is different. When you're dealing with homelessness, each individual has their own story. There's a lot of stigma with homelessness that people are lazy and they're drug addicts or they're drunks, and it's really not the case at all. And we're looking to humanize that and interview the people that are still out there, interview the people who have gotten off and are successful, and then the service providers. And with that, we want to do a community effort to come up with an idea on camera as the care complex are rehabilitating these people and getting them out and getting them back into their life and helping them with their dreams. Creation for Cause is going to be there documenting that, and then working with the city to come up with new solutions and bigger ones where we can really come together as a community and show these people, these individuals who wanted some love. I think, I don't know if you guys know my background, but years ago, I was doing a documentary in the Bay Area that was very intense. It was in 2011. It was Behind the Faces, the New Age of Homelessness. And from there, I got involved in various stories, and I ended up, lo and behold, homeless myself. It was overnight. It was very dramatic, and it took me years to get out of it. And while I was out there, I never really stopped my research on why I was out there. And I think the biggest thing was communication and the lack of service knowledge. I had no idea. I was very disoriented. I was always living in fear. As a woman, of course, you have to keep moving and keep the pace up. And I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to call anyone. And working with the care complex and other service providers, I ended up really wanting to create a network, like a multimedia network, like a MTV for the streets, that we could focus on using the education from the nonprofits and the local heroes and the people that really are making an effort in our communities to help these people, but make it in a fun way where the community wants to get involved, through live events, through shows, through podcasts, through docuseries, through even a digital magazine. So Creation for Cause has been going strong for about 3 years now. We have finally dissolved our LLC in order to become a nonprofit, a 501c3. Yes, so as you know, Tatum Bonafied is on our board. Actually, he's one of our directors. And we've partnered with Podcast Excellence Academy and Great Employees Matter.
Yes.
We're also working with the UNLV boxing team. We are doing a project with Frank Slaughter and the Mission School. CCSD, we have a couple partnerships with. We do an award show. And then, of course, Frank Slaughter from UNLV boxing, the boxing coach over there, he does an award ceremony called Student of the Game, where he awards with the Mission School a student that's gone above and beyond in their program and turn their life around in order to succeed. So we love promoting these stories. We love promoting community leaders, and we want to work together to get funding and awareness out there, because we really we want to see a new world. I think media has gone in a way where the negativity has gone from the screen to real time, and it's kind of come to its end, and it's time to start flipping into more inspirational programming, so we can really live in a world that is sustainable and the world that God intended, I believe. So Amen.
Hey,
so I really
I'm sorry.
keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, not a problem. I've always admired people that has the heart to get out there and more like people that are compelled to get out there and help the homeless and try to help the situation. How do a person, get started? Where do they? A lot of people do they go online when they want to
volunteer?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can always go to Creation for Cause, to any of our social media platforms. If you're also very serious, you can contact the Care Complex direct at carecomplex.org and sign up for their volunteer program. There's also various other programs. There's a Las Vegas Rescue Mission. There's Street Dogs. Each of these nonprofits, even Clean the World Shower Trucks, each of the nonprofits around town, they all have a volunteer sign-up list. So there's the Just One Project, there's 3 Squared. It's really how you want to serve and what interest that you have. But it's a life-changing experience, I believe, to serve. Serving always involves giving back, and then the universe graces you with so much more of a reward than you could ever hope for. And so that's what we recommend to people. If anybody wants to come down with us and work with us, we love that. We like to get the media involved. We love to film it. We love to make it fun and get people involved on our end. But we love when they transfer over and help the other nonprofits that are really down there in the dirt serving. And then with Creation for Cause, what we do is we collect donations from the community. We also have companies like Betting Hero, which I'm actually working at today. So thank you for your patience with me with getting on the phone. Betting Hero is a marketing company that promotes the betting apps around town, and they do a lot of community-driven activities. So the employees here can sign up for various activities around town and go and volunteer and get credit with work. And it's just a really good feeling. If you have anyone that would like to volunteer, send them over to Creation for Cause. I would love to educate them more on the various programs around town, and then see where they'd like to go first, and then get them on camera and get them on the mic and have them interview on their experience. I think that's the most important thing, is sharing the love with others and making sure that other people experience that. I think volunteering can go from being a trend to being a mainstream thing that we all get involved in. And imagine the world if everybody got involved, if everybody gave back. We wouldn't have the poverty.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have all these crises.
Yeah,
we would have a beautiful heaven on earth as God intended, and I think that's very possible. It starts with one person making a change, and then everybody get on board, and that's our hopes with Creation for Cause, to become a community network, as I mentioned before, an MTV for the streets, where people can come on and they can see their hard efforts on camera and then get rewarded for it. It's in person, and then the feel good aspect of helping others is always the best part. Knowing that you've changed somebody's life with just a smile and your time.
Anise. Creation for Cause.
I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
A walking encyclopedia of support and success for homelessness, for disability awareness, best buddies, like some of the things I've been blessed to be involved with, to be a part of because of you and Mike, Creation for Cause, let alone the rest of the team, so many to name. My life has definitely changed. So even when you watch this show again, you'll see before some of the content, I'm already, because of you guys, living the life that I love because of being able to give back and impact the world and the community the way we are. So thank you.
Oh, that really means a lot. Well, you've changed our show in so much. You've brought your energy on, and you're such a community leader, and people just swarm to you. You make people feel good, and there's no judgment or ego, and we just are so grateful to have you on our platform, and I'm so grateful to be on your guys' platform today.
He's not a bad guy at all. You know, I wouldn't hang around him if he was. You know,
I have my moments.
Well, Sir Charles, when are you going to come over to Creation for Cause and host with us?
You know what? I guess whenever you guys have another situation and Terry tells me about it, I'm going to definitely come.
The Care Complex. We're going to get them over for the Care Complex.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be at the Care Complex on the first Saturday of every month. We would love for you to join us. We start with a live stream, and then we go collect media and interviews for the Care Complex to bring in more funding and donations and help them in any way that we can. And from there, there's going to be lots of events. There's going to be a fundraiser next year, so you guys will definitely have to be involved in that. And the more partnerships like this, the better. The word is out.
Domino effect. You know,
that's right.
Each one teach one. We really thank you. I know it was spontaneous. I am so grateful. We are for your time, for your energy. Like you are the interview. Like you make it easy. We don't have to ask anything. I promise. I learned so much from you being co-hosting with you as well. And
Aw.
the same passion and information and drive that you have in this interview is what I've witnessed on a daily basis and the impact that you make in others. So, again, thank
Aw,
you,
you're
Mike,
bringing
the
tears
whole
to my eyes.
team, Creation for Cause, Anise Labrum. Hey, the queen of the streets, MTV for the streets.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to everybody right now.
Please.
I want to give a shout out to Kobe and Jimmy and Mike working at the house, Garrett coming in tomorrow, Flex for Success, Coach Frank Slaughter, the UNLV boxing team,
Yes.
Clay Baker of Radio Station Radio and Neon and Beyond. Who am I missing? Best
Fight
buddies, you know
Capital
I love
Gym.
you all. Fight Capital. Who else? Oh my gosh, CCSD. We love you. This has been just absolutely incredible. And then next week with the Mission School, we're so proud of these graduates. These kids are going above and beyond in their program and really making a difference. And you're going to see them all on the Creation for Cause platform coming up. So this is really exciting. We can't wait to launch this next school year. So you guys definitely.
We'll have you in studio.
just
This was just a test, but by the time we have you on the show, man, we're gonna have a increase in following of 50%.
Say that.
I
That's
love
what we're
it.
gonna
I
say.
love it.
We're standing on that. Well, you
And
have
then when we get our double-decker tour bus and
Oh,
we go
boy.
around town with our pop-ups, our studio on wheels, it's on.
Oh my
It will
goodness,
be a 24/7 factory
she's a beast.
of saving
Right.
lives, promoting, and changing the world. Let's do it,
That's
guys. Let's
right.
do it.
All right. Well, you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for chiming in, tapping in. We appreciate you and the team
Oh, my God,
and
thank you so
everything
much.
that's being done. Charles?
Peace.
Well, God bless you guys. Thank you so much once again. It's such an honor to be on this show. Sir Charles, it's so great meeting you and speaking with you. And Bonafied, always a pleasure.
I'm looking forward to shaking your hand so that we can say we officially met.
Definitely. We'll definitely have to make it official soon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Peace out from Anise out.
Peace.
Bye.
I love her. Look, they wonder how I stay motivated. Come on.
Hey, man, shouts out to her for calling in. People, if you got anything going on, if you want to get some word out to the community, hit us up at 702-551-5261. Even if you just want to call and say, hey, we're doing a great job, we'll appreciate that. 702-551-5261 is the number, man. To get yourself heard, we have a great supporting cast here. We come from great roots, good soil. The seeds is planted, they're watered, and you actually can grow, So definitely get you some people in your life that's pouring into you, some people that care about you genuinely. You should know who the people you're partying with. You should know the people you can have your serious conversations with, people. It's starting to align things, man. It's time it's time to get it together, man. It's time, man.
Man, what's up on that music, man? I know you got something out for it.
I do, man. He actually just dropped another track. It hasn't hit yet. I was hoping that it was going to hit, but this is still a hot single from the Landlord, Connect 4, featuring Starlito and Don Tripp. It's doing numbers. 182,000.
200.
Almost.
Okay. Let's get her there.
Yeah. Here's the Landlord with Connect 4 right here on Hot 702.5. Vegas up now.
Everybody move. Throw them foes up. Grind hard. 2 words, fake love, step brothers next up.
Hey, look, shit start to hit different when your feelings in it. When I come back like I'm Mike, they gon' say Pippin trippin'. One thing about my loyalty, my shit consistent. They say love don't cost a thing, they lie, this shit expensive. That's my luggage in the front, they think my engine missing. These niggas sweet, if I fuck with them, I'm gon' need some insulin. Motivate the trenches, still can make a Christian listen. Let's get that shit and take that shit to Memphis. Take that shit, then go legit and watch the checks double. Get it out the mud, I learned that from my stepbrothers. I'm from Sin City, home of the sex hustle. And duck, goose, cause niggas giving head touches. You diss my brother, but my brother was on the side of you. I called a play, he was gonna get you, I called her audible. I been scarred, I'm starting to feel like I'm Mufasa too. I don't stand on gang business, nigga, I stand behind the truth. This a real Rolex, I ain't on the same time as you. Do it for the money, without the passion, you a prostitute. I'm throwing up 2 foes, I feel like I'm Obama too. You tripping if I don't look like a Don to you. Ball like ain't but a millisecond left on the shot clock. That mean I gotta shoot. And quitting the only thing I can't learn how to do. How do you? Bitch, I built myself except the package came without the screws. And Ben Franklin must have choked to death cause all my dollars blew. Cold-hearted, but if there's a profit, I'm in hot pursuit. My brother used to have me guard the chickens, now I try to coop. Try to throw my homeboy the rope, that nigga tied a noose and threw it around his neck and blamed me when he fell off the stool. Though I got an offer a lot to gain, I got a lot to lose. Said he was a stepper, so we shot him out his socks and shoes. Treat the sack like it's Wall Street, lot of stock to move. I've been riding dirty since Millionaire was shot and screwed. I've been riding dirty, so my pockets filled with lots of goop. I feel like all my F's, that nigga told him, now you got the juice. Fly guy, and I swear that paper like my rocket fuel. Houston, we have a problem, I think I might have overshot the moon. That Don Trip nigga killing shit, they better stop him soon. He keep coming back like Robert Downey, now he died to doom. Ain't no room for suckers in my circle, boy, you out the loop. And all we do is ball, ball, ball like it's Master Soup. You coming for me, you niggas clearly haven't thought it through. I'm so fucking anxious for a war, I might just drop a nuke. It's only room for me in my platoon, you niggas better scoot. If it ain't about no money, I can't hear you, bitch, I'm pressing mute. I don't go nowhere without the iron, I could press a suit. Cause these days, niggas will take anything except the truth. I know I'm the elephant in every room I step into. God body, baby, God bless you while I bless the booth. Superman shit, treat the booth like a dressing room. 2-clip trips, scared of home. Long live Bill.
What am I supposed to do after all this?
Hey, bro, it just be funny because like you said, shit, I let Craig go first, but that nigga, he gon' do some bullshit or...
Man, landlord Starlito, Don Trip, Connect 4, man. It's a Vegas thing, man. Vegas is up now. Not next, not later, but right now. We got another caller on the line, man. Let's have these greetings. How you doing today? Are you there?
Are you talking to...
Turn your radio off, your volume down, and talking to the mic. Are you there with us?
How you doing today, sir?
Hello?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
And I just wanted to call in and say you guys have a great show. I really enjoyed your conversation with Denise this morning. You're the bomb.
Appreciate that.
Look at that. Look at that. That voice sounds familiar.
Oh, what's your name, sir?
Does.
What's your name? Are you representing Creation of Cause?
My name is Jimmy Boomer Bingham.
Hey, Jimmy. Big team.
I represent Great Employees Matter, and my business partner, Kobe Dumas, represents Podcast Excellence Academy. And we're both so very proud to be affiliated with Creation for Cause. We got to meet Bonafied a couple months ago, and he has made a significant impact on our lives just because of the personality that he is. He's been speaking about you, Sir Charles, and so we look forward to meeting you someday as well.
Oh, yeah. Likewise.
Look at that. You know we appreciate the support.
This is Kobe, the other half of Podcast Excellence and Great Employees Matter, and I just want to say I love your platform. I love what you guys are doing. I'm definitely going to support this because we need more of this. We need more people in them comments. We need more people liking this.
That's right.
This is the positivity that we should be doing around the state, for sure.
Appreciate that, man. Don't hear it enough.
Man, greatly received. Appreciate it. Nothing but love and so much respect. And iron sharpen iron.
Yes, it does.
And this is the proof in the pudding right here, man. And with all due respect to any and everybody out there, man, we got friends and family we've known all our lives. And then sometimes we can meet people, and in a couple of moments, it seems like a couple of months, the impact that they make on our lives. So,
and that's big that you say that, because when you do meet great people, it's inspiring. Yes. I haven't even met these guys, but receiving an energy from you guys, it's you can just tell they're good people. Mm-hmm. And that's what we need to do. We need to let our little light shine. It's a lot. It's a lot of darkness these days.
Look, look, let that big light shine, man.
do.
Thank you guys,
You
man.
do.
We appreciate you calling in. Nothing but love to Podcasters Academy Excellence. Podcasters Excellence Academy, as well as Great Employees Matter, and they really do. You know, Jimmy and Kobe. You guys enjoy your day.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, man.
Look,
Man, you know,
deeds not words.
man, it's in the air, man.
My cheeks hurt.
Yeah, I feel it today, man. You know, just good energy. I love it when we come in here and it's not like a damper in the building. You know, it's set like a trampoline ready for us to jump. You know what I mean? How do you want to jump today, people? You know what I mean?
For real.
Literally, and we want to transfer that great energy onto you guys and every aspect of your lives, that you will accept the challenge, that you will actually be up now with us. You ain't got to sit on the couch. You ain't got to sit back and watch us. You can actually get something going for yourself, because we all got something to bring to this world. Let's not sit on our gifts and talents. Let's not take them to the grave with us. You know, young people are dying, not the old these days. You know, it's more younger people dying.
Call me OG.
Yeah, me too. They say you got grades. Yeah.
Oh, that's wisdom.
I've been living.
You better get some.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nah,
Go ahead, big
look
dog.
at that. Nah, you got it.
Man, you know, I'm happy to be here, man. It's been 2 weeks, you know,
Yeah.
so it's like ready to double dutch, jump right back into it. Like I ain't missed a beat, but then come back with, you know, some fire up under me, you know.
And you, not on you. And even echoing or adding to what you were saying about those folks that's on the couch. And okay, if you got off the couch and you really in action, we talking to you too.
Yeah.
What's the deeper cut? What's next for you? You know what I mean? Look, you made 100,000 this year. What's stopping you from making 200,000 this next year? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Seriously, you opened your first restaurant 3 years ago, and it's thriving. It's thriving. It's been on your heart to open another one, you know, or transition that business in somehow.
Franchise it.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Yeah. What's that next cut, y'all? What's the deeper cut? So we all about elevation, leveling up,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
showing love, having fun while doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Man.
It's like PE. We just kind of we dressed up. We came with our uniform. It was time to play, man. What we doing? Kickball today?
I promise. Hey, you know, and look, with that, you know, we like to throw them curveballs.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't care. It's still tourist gang around here all May.
Listen at that.
Look, shout out, man, because, you know, we be talking about relationships and all that, too. I'm so spoiled and blessed in the moment. Shout out my baby.
Yeah.
You know, Miss Tina. But Miss E. Cahrles,
Yeah, man.
You know, she's a
you know what?
world
I
traveler.
gotta really thank you for holding it down for 2
Yeah,
weeks. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You did your big one, you know, as we knew you would.
Yes.
So, you know, thank you for you know, helping out.
I do what I can. I appreciate you, Kings, having me on.
Yeah, man. You know, believing in us, giving us words of encouragement. You know, to
Always.
not to just us, but to everybody that's part of the station. You know,
Absolutely.
you deserve your flowers.
Thank you. I
definitely
appreciate
do.
that.
You
Come on.
do. You do.
And that's why, look, come on, can you give us a little, you know, you took Tourist Gang, man, JB, Javon, birthday, May 15th, I believe.
Right.
5 days after mine, you know. So we did announce we had some pre-recordings, so she filled in like a boss. Like,
Yeah,
it's
man.
in her, not on her. Thank
Right.
you. Thank you for the lessons and blessings.
You're very welcome.
Tell us, man, what can you tell us about the trip, man? How what you did for your man, huh? I want these women to hear this.
You know what? It was just it was such a great time. We you know, we went to Tulum, and
Okay.
we just enjoyed each other. And also too, we had our brothers come and our one of our cousins come, and it was just peace. It was just peace, fun. We got a lot of sunburn. We had a lot of margaritas.
You know,
a lot of tacos.
Yeah, a lot of tacos. How was the
Yeah.
tacos?
They were okay.
They were okay?
Yeah, it wasn't giving what I needed it to give.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I got a private chef for them, and
Wow.
you know, it was just a good time. So
That's what's up.
I think you should, you know, spoil your partner as much as you can.
Right.
And
How
you
was
know,
the weather?
The weather was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice. It was a little humid the last couple of days, but it was good. I have no complaints.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, get those passports, y'all.
Man, you hear me?
Yeah,
or update them. Huh? Expired don't work like my driver's license on my birthday.
Listen, definitely. Oh, so your birthday, your driver's license expired?
I don't know how
you let that happen.
Man,
they let you get in early too.
5 years, right?
Your old age
I'm
kicked
using
in.
all my senior discounts and all my senior benefits, man. I want it all.
Say new socks, shoes, and drawers, man.
No, for real though. Shout out Cahrles, man, for what you do, not only for Vegas Up Now and this platform, Hot 702, the family, the difference you make. Man, the example you are as a woman, as a black queen, like whether it's with your man or amongst other men.
With all my other men.
JB, you ain't get that here. No, the impact you make on whether it's the young men or the older men, man, whether in business or just personal, just down to earth, about yours, a go-getter driven, very big support system for every show on this platform.
Thank you. Listen, you cannot save the people if you do not serve the people. And, I think that, your guest, calling in today was definitely a representation of those things, like, serving the community so that you can, somehow save, as part of the community one day at a time, one person at a time.
Right.
And that's what we do here. And although y'all may think I save y'all, you guys saved me as well. So I think that it's important to make sure that, we give each other that energy back. We all need that encouragement. We all need the love. We all need, the wisdom, and even when we don't want to hear it.
That part.
See, y'all trying to do it, man.
Yeah,
have a grown man crying. My cheeks already hurt.
Listen, grown, emotionally mature men do cry.
That's right.
And that is absolutely okay.
That's right. Man. Tears of joy.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing. My loyalty is to you. I've been here. I've grown with you. We've been through a lot. Phone calls, text messages. Boy, get your butt up here. People need to hear this. Not like for real. When the days that I didn't want to do it, she told me that it's needed. You know what I mean? Like, don't think it's in vain. So to everybody out there, if you're really trying and you're trying, this is for you, man. It's gonna happen for you. You just gotta try a little harder, dig a little deeper. You know what I mean? And it'll work out in your favor. As long as you know that you're doing what's right, don't get weary in your well-doing, man.
Right.
You turned around from a old lifestyle to a new lifestyle, and it ain't going to be easy, but you can do it. Man. Drugs, alcohol, whatever you may struggle with, there's places you can get help.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So, our time is coming short. I'm glad to be back in the building. Yes. Let Bonafied take you guys out. Shouts out to Cahrles again for
appreciate y'all
being a great host, CEO, friend, boss lady.
Hey.
Take him out, Bone.
Man, birds of a feather
flock together.
You know what I mean? And iron sharpen iron. It really do. Blessed moment right now. Every day we wake up is a blessing. Above ground, we got a chance to get it right or make it better. It's
Facts.
your choice. Do both.
Facts.
I love y'all. We love y'all. Vegas Up Now, not next.
Not later.
Right now.
Right now, man. Peace.
In FM sound, blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music, keeping your radio on fire, bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot702.5fm.com.